Good morning. Okay. Before I make a few short remarks and tell you the plan for today's chapel, I must thank a few special people who made this program possible. First of all, I have to thank Carolyn Legale, Michael Metelsky, Ryan Newman, Eileen Wasserman, Julian Boll, and especially the entire high school faculty for supporting the length and format of our chapel today. Changing the school schedule as we have today so that this presentation could take place would not have been possible without everyone's encouragement and support. Faculty, I know it's a busy time and every moment of class time matters, and I truly appreciate it. And lastly, a very special thank you to Sarah Huss and Rosa Navarro for preparing students last week in advisory groups and for taking care of the many details involved. Tomorrow is Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day, when the millions of men, women, and children who suffered and died simply because they were considered, quote, racially inferior are remembered. As you learned last week, the ultimate government-sponsored goal of the Nazis was to completely obliterate the Jewish population in Europe. In 1933, the Jewish population of Europe stood at over 9 million. Most European Jews lived in countries that Nazi Germany would occupy or influence during World War II. And by 1945, the Germans and their collaborators killed nearly 2 out of every 3 European Jews as part of Hitler's final solution, which was the name of the Nazi policy to wipe out the Jewish population. You've all heard of the concentration camps in Europe where Jews were systematically forced to live, work, and die during World War II. Between 1940 and 1945, 1,300,000 people were deported to the largest camp established by the Nazis, Auschwitz. It was a complex of camps, concentration, forced labor, and extermination. Of those 1.3 million kidnapped and taken to Auschwitz, at least 1.1 million were murdered. One of the survivors of Auschwitz is an extraordinary woman who is our guest today, Erika Jacoby. Erika, want to stand up so they can see you? You are about to see a film of about 60 minutes, which tells her story, as well as those of 5 other women as European Jews before, during, and after the Holocaust. Afterward, you're encouraged to listen to and to speak with Erika, asking her whatever you wish. As Steven Spielberg said upon accepting the Academy Award for directing Schindler's List, quote, "There are 350,000 survivors of the Holocaust alive today. Please listen to the words and the echoes and the ghosts, and please teach this in your schools." I also want to say a word about this Friday is the anniversary of the Armenian genocide, so unfortunately it's not just the Jews, but I wanted to make reference to it. This day and tomorrow, Yom HaShoah, is to learn, to commemorate, and to remember. The name of the film is Swimming in Auschwitz.